It's a hockey night in Pittsburgh.
I've really enjoyed it. I tried to look around and enjoy every moment of it. Enjoy the atmosphere in the buildings, the intensity of the games, and when you're winning, it's always a lot more fun too.
Marc-Andre Fleury, the flower, like Ottawa's Greg Anderson, both 8-4 in the postseason with one shutout, and it is all Fleury all the time. Matt Murray is back, but tonight, Mike Sullivan said this guy deserves to go, and he will. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final on NBC at PPG Paints Arena. Michael Garr, my exceptional producer who helps me put so much together, especially with sports, right now in prime time with your Pratte Pack. So what do you think?
I think the Penguins are favored into this series, but I've seen a lot of people say 4 or 5 games, like it's going to be pretty quick. I think Ottawa can definitely put up a fight. I mean, there's a reason they're in the Eastern Conference Final, so I think it's going to be a good series, but I like the Penguins.
And as far as one game at a time, that's the focus of Sidney Crosby, not 8, and it's, hoisting Lord Stanley's Cup.
I don't think we're thinking that far ahead, to be honest. I think, we want to build off the last round. We know that it just gets tougher and tougher as you move along, but I think that it's whatever motivates you. But I think that, we did some good things. We want to build on it, and we know that we're going to be tested here.
Trevor Daley, a lower body injury day to day. Carl Hagelin, he's been bumped and bruised. But even though he's got a hairline fracture in his foot, Erik Karlsson, the captain of Ottawa, is maybe one of the best defensemen in the league.
Yeah, he is, but he's also bumped up a little. I know he has a lower body injury. He's still playing really well. I know he leads Ottawa in points with 13. He's still going to be a factor, but hopefully maybe that injury and maybe some of his bruises could slow him down a little.
All right, now, Victor Saltberg, who, of course, is a right winger, he's another go-to guy as far as the offense. And a lot of people are saying, well, they don't have much of an offensive punch, but when you have the type of defense that they have, you don't need much of an offense. So the Penguins are going to have to be really on their game as far as a lot of forechecking because of the neutral zone. That's something that Ottawa can get people fits in, and the Penguins have to utilize their speed to make sure they don't get into that trap.
Yeah, well, we saw it in Game 7 against the Capitals. They finally won the battle in the neutral zone, and was basically the big reason they won. Obviously, Fleury is another huge reason they're playing so well. He's got to be the best player on the ice, I think. He's done it throughout the first 2 series in the playoffs, and if he can keep that up, I think the Penguins have a good shot, but the defense has to play the way they did in Game 7.
Little fist bump. That's the reason why I sound so good every weekend. Michael Garr, Penguins tonight. Much more on the post game on the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday show tomorrow at 11.